That's the quickest I'll ever have a part one and part two, I can assure you, or I would think. Guess what? Part two. Well, because the title. And the only reason that I could do that was because it was pre recorded. I did that last week sometime. I can't even remember when it was. So here I am to show you, and lots of you said, I can't wait. So you don't have to. Sorry, I'm in your grill. Gotta lean down and pick these up. Ta-da! This was I have so much bleeding that's coming out, but this was the brown. It's supposed to be brown, beige, and purple. It's a lot more beige. The brown, I just had so much bleeding. So I have to figure out what's going on with that. I did buy some fixative, and doggone, I meant to bring it in here. It's from Rit Dye also. I used Rit Dye more for this, which is supposed to work great on acrylic. I've used it before and it worked great. As I recall, it's been, gosh, it's been a good while, many months. And I may have had, I'm sure I've had some bleeding then, but I just don't recall having lots of it. With this, oh my gosh. And I'm still not sure that it won't come off on my hands when I work on it. And that, I certainly would the first time, or even first couple of times I wash, to wash it by itself. Because it's acrylic, it should go fine in the washer and the dryer. But I would do it by itself, wash it by itself, and also maybe put one of those, I think it's Tide, color catcher sheets in there, so if it does bleed, it doesn't go, well, there's nothing in there for it to go on, but if you don't want it getting all over your washer and stuff, I guess, and dryer, so, or hand wash it, either one. But what I am going to do is whatever who knows when I'll make something with these, because I have a million whips. So, but certainly I would put that fixative stuff on it after I wash. I went ahead and got that because I think you can even use that during the dye process. I love this one. That one's pretty. It just didn't come out as dark as I wanted it to. It's supposed to be brown, sort of a beige, and purple. And a lot of the purple and brown came out. So it's okay. It still looks all right. I'm a novice. You can tell. These are just the ends sticking out. And this is the top of that one. And I should, on both of these, they're not right in half. That's the thing with using those millions too. You don't know how many yards is in them. And some are bigger than others, so whatever. But these are just going to be mine until I get better at it. I don't think I'll ever really sell them, but I may be gifting them. Of course, I did say with the fairy stuff that you would get one of my hand dyed, and I'll do that, but I just want you to know all the stuff about it, so that and it may be that you'll get this one. I was a little more pleased with the GrannyDee, the pink, brown, and beige, and there was bleeding with this too, but it didn't seem like it was quite as much. So I don't know, we'll see. And I have some more to do too, so maybe I'll get better before that comes up. Oh my gosh. And y'all saw, didn't you? Didn't I show this? This is one I did. I guess I didn't film this one. What happened was, to quote Santa, came up a rain last week when I wanted this to dry, and I'm the world's most impatient, especially when it comes to drying my hand-dyed stuff, because I want to hurry up and see what it looks like, cake it up and all that stuff. Well, I'm going to be working on this a long time. I put it in the dryer because I was so impatient. And yes, it still had the ties on it. And when it came out of the dryer, it looked okay. It just looked very fluffy. I don't know. Anyway, who knows when this will come. Because I don't have tons of time to sit around and do this. But it'll get done when it gets done. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and show you those two, so you didn't have to wait. And so that was the magic of pre-recording that first part. Like I said, I did it sometime last week. Y'all, my feet are so bad. And I've had problems with my feet off and on for a year or more. Gaining all this weight has not helped it, so I just can't be up on my feet for very long. And like I said somewhere, you can't die sitting down. You can for part of it, I guess, but you got to be up moving around doing stuff. So anywho, this is just a quickie. I just wanted to come on and show you how things turned out. I'm relatively happy being new at the game and all, but just kind of makes me because I used Rit Dye More. That's, I'm sure it's not the product. It's something I'm not doing. I watched lots and lots of Rebecca Kim Knits videos before I did it. I soaked both of them. I probably told y'all that when I did the part one. Even, you're supposed to leave it in a vinegar bath. And I don't even know. Maybe I wouldn't have had to do that with the Dye More. Maybe that's what I did wrong. But I would just think that would help with the dye adhering to it. Maybe I left it in the vinegar bath too long. I left it overnight. But I've done that before. I don't know. But anyway. And another thing, I know that Knit Crate got that yarn that we dyed in May from Dyer Supplier. And I have been looking on that site. And if I were going into business and all that, and, maybe buying it in bulk. And they have some decent prices for, you don't have to buy tons of it at a time. But I live close to a Hobby Lobby, and I know they have I Love This Wool. And I don't think it's very costly. So I think what I will do, because I really enjoyed the heck out of dyeing that wool in the Kool-Aid. And I was especially impressed because there was absolutely zero goose egg bleeding. None. No color exhaust. Absolutely none. And that was just as easy as it could be. And if I wanted to do, instead of having two that came out very differently, one light and dark, I knew this was going to because I put so much more on it. Duh. Like somebody said, well, you could have saved the rest. And I wasn't wanting to throw it out. That's why I just kept putting on and on. But anyway, yeah, that's true. So, but I think kind of running out of money for well, how does that go? You run out of money before you run out of month. That happens to me every month. When you get paid once a month, when you're retired. Of course, I was used to that being a teacher. That's how we got paid. I've never been a very good budgeter of money, but anywho, seems like I'll need to wait before another payday, and then of course it's always, isn't it? It's like, oh, I'll do this and so on the next payday, and then it's like, but I gotta pay this next payday. Like other stuff that you maybe don't normally have to pay is coming due also. The biggest reason, besides just wanting to make sure everybody hopefully sticks around and doesn't leave after the fairy stuff, I hope you'll want to stay around just cause we're fun and you like the Squirrel Squad and all that. But it's to do with paydays and, depending on where it goes, because it could go mine on the 15th and then the one that Dana draws on the 25th. So I've got two things that'll have to, getting the things together is no problem. Because like I said, it could be, I've got the squirrel bag already for the one on the 15th. And the next squirrel bag is donated by Miss Karen, so that's wonderful. So it's not the stuff, it's the postage. And if, it happens to be somebody in the U.S., it will depend on how much I put in it, because by weight and the size of the package and all that stuff. I'm just yada yada when I'm supposed to be just talking about yarn. Oh well, it's giving me a chance to get this unwound. I'll probably be doing this on live. When I bring things to do on live chat, it seems like I'm never able to do it. Some people can just do, and I've heard other people say this too. It's all I can do to keep up with the chats, and then I don't do such a bang up job, depending on how many folks show up. But I'm hoping we'll have a goodly crowd. But no matter, we always have a good time, whether we have 2 or 22 or we've never had 200 and whatever. That would be crazy. I don't know how Krista and Crystal, they just have hundreds and hundreds coming. I miss Krista today. I hope everything's all right. Maybe it's just all her outside. No. Teresa, my sister, I said, what's going on? Is Krista not going on today? I forgot she was not feeling well. She said that she had, maybe she said this last time, evidently, that they were working on something about polls or internet or whatever, so evidently. I hope she didn't come on later and I missed her, but if she did, she did. I can always go back and look at the replay, but it's ever so much more fun being in a live and participating. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go here again, and I think I'm going to call this Granny's Flower Garden. And this might be Granny's Apron. I don't know. I just like to think of granny things or Granny's tablecloth. Granny's mess. Okay, I hope to see y'all live at 5. That's Eastern, so whatever it is for you. Mwah. Love you bunches. And as always, be sweet, don't be ugly.